Hi everyone, hope you're all okay. In today's video I'm going to be making a card using the Whimsical tree stamp set and the accompanying designer series paper, which is called Whimsy and Wonder, and this is 12 by 12 paper. All the colours that are in this paper are Blushing Bride, Crumb Cake, Mint Macaron, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow and Polished Pink. This suite of products can be found in the mini catalogue that is current from July to December this year, 2021, and all the products that are in this suite are on pages 24 and 25 of this catalogue. So I'm going to be using a small piece of the paper, as I say, and the stamp set and the wonderful snowflakes, which are these they're kind of like laser cut iridescent snowflakes, and you just pop them out. They're beautiful. So all the products that I'm using will be listed directly under the YouTube video. There's also a link to my blog under this video, and if you go and find this blog post, there will be links where you can purchase all the products in my online Stampin' Up shop. So I'll just give you a quick look at the papers. So on one side of some of them, this is like speciality paper. I'm not sure how well you'll see it, but it's got like iridescent colour and it's beautiful. So this is all the baubles, and look, there's a deer head in there, there's flowers in there, you know, holly leaves. And on the other side, you've got the Misty Moonlight with the subtle trees. This is the one that I'm going to be using today, so I'm just going to leave that one on one side. So then you've got pink and white and iridescent snowflakes. On the other side you've got stripes, so it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. This one you've got the holly leaves with the iridescent colours, and then you've got the polished pink. This one's mint macaron trees, and on the back you've got just the soft mint macaron. I just love both sides of all this paper. There's not one piece I don't like. This one is all the presents, and on the other side you've got holly leaves with the polished pink and the green, which I've forgotten which one it is. What did I say it was? Mossy Meadow green. This one is the iridescent stripes. It's just beautiful. And you've got Mossy Meadow and white, and that's the first one I showed you. So I'm just going to pop that on one side and pop that on one side for now. Now, to save a little bit of time, I've already stamped some trees from the stamp set. So I've stamped this tall skinny one and this one, and I did them in, now I couldn't find my Misty Moonlight ink pad, so this has been stamped in Night of Navy, but all our colours work together, so I'm sure it will work. And this one is polished pink. I'm not going to use them all at the moment. I'm going to be stamping a lot more and die cutting them when I get some time. Now I've actually cut these with my ScanNCut, but there are dies that go with this suite. Okay, so I'm just going to pop all those on one side for now, and then I'm going to be doing some stamping as well on the front and probably inside. So I'll just pop that on one side. So the first thing I'm going to do, bring in a piece of A4 Misty Moonlight. I'm going to bring in my trimmer, and I'm going to cut a piece at 4.5 by the width of the A4, and you'll be able to get 2 from this. So these cards may possibly be my October thank you cards for people that shopped with me in October, and I've got quite a lot to make. So if you're one of my customers, thank you for shopping with me and using that host code. So I need to make a start on some thank you cards. So again, width of A4 by 4.5 inches. So that's going to give me 2 pieces and a piece of scrap, which I'm also going to use. So now I'm going to turn this round so it's on the 8.25 side, and I'm going to score it at 2.5. So I'm going to move the cutting blade out of the way and score at 2.5. And while I'm here, I might as well do the other, although I'm only going to make one of the cards with you. Okay, so that's all I need for now. I'm going to bring in my bone folder and burnish this fold. So now this base card is 4.5 by 5 6/8. So I'm just going to bring my paper trimmer back in, and I'm going to cut a piece of basic white cardstock, which is 2.25. That's not very straight, is it? So I'll do that again. So 2.25. This was just a piece of scrap. 2.25 by 4.25. Let's just make sure that's right. Yeah. Then I'm going to bring in my designer series paper, and I'm going to cut this at, I think I'll cut this a little bit, not a full quarter, so I'm going to do this one at 2 1/8 by 4 1/8. Let's see if this works out. I want that to layer up on there, like so. And then this is going to sit on here. Now I want a piece of white for the inside of the card. So the inside is going to be 5.5 by 4.25. So 4 1/4 by 5.5. Just make sure that fits. That's going to go in there. This piece of scrap that I had left over from cutting the 2 card bases, I'm going to use. So let's see, I'm going to cut a piece that's 4 1/4. And I'm going to leave that at the width that's left over, which is 2 7/8. So now I want a piece to layer up on here. So what have I got? 4 1/4. So I'm going to do this at 4 1/8 by 2.5. Yeah, that'll do. So I think that's all the cutting I need to do for now. So I'll do the simplest bit first. So I'll layer this up. Such a shame to cover that beautiful piece of paper, isn't it? But layer this up. So this is the one that's just got the 1/8 of an inch increment. And then that's going to sit on there. Like so. That's got slightly bigger border. Okay. Then for this one, I want to stamp a greeting. But I think I'm gonna layer it up first. Hope I get my greeting nice and straight, or else I'll have to cut another piece. So let's put that there. Now, what have I done with my snowflake? So this card, the idea was something I saw another demo do, and I thought it was really pretty. So I'm just kind of taking inspiration from that. So let's see what we can put on here. So I think I'm going to do, may the love of the season warm your home and fill your heart on the outside. So I'm going to bring in a block. I'm going to bring in my polished pink, ink this up, just stamp it on some scrap to see if it looks okay. Yeah, it does. So let's try it now. So let's put that over here. Oh, and I've messed up. Isn't it just always the way when you stick your piece of paper down? So peel it off. I knew I'd do that because I'd stuck it down first. Right, so let's start again. So I need a piece that is, what did I say this was? So 2.5 by 4. So I need another piece of paper. Move the ink pad out of the way before I end up in more of a mess. So 2.5 by 4. Just make sure that's going to be right. Yeah, that's right. And let's try again. So it works perfectly when you try it on your scrap, and then the minute you try it on your proper piece, it all goes wrong. So let's try this again. That's better. Now why couldn't I have done that the first time round? So I'll add extra adhesive on this now because I want to stick it back down to this piece of card. That's it, so just give that a rub. Then I'm going to bring in my trees, and I think I'll stick this one down flat. Like so. This one I'm going to pop up on dimensionals, or on a dimensional. Like so. Put some adhesive there and put my snowflake down. And this is going to go kind of over the top. So I'm only going to put adhesive on this side. So I'm going to bring in my dimensionals again. So I need to put my dimensionals somewhere in here, like so. Position this. Like that. It would help if I put it straight. That's better. And then for the inside, I'm going to do just clean this stamp off. I've got another block, so I'm going to do wishing you Christmas cheer and magical moments that last all year, which is this one. And I'm going to put that behind here, and I think I might also see if I can use these. So let's see if we can put those behind here. So this will do in Night of Navy, as I say, because I can't find my Misty Moonlight. And just bring my scrap back in again and see. Yeah, perfect. So this is going to go inside. I just want to try and, I'm not sticking it down in case I mess up, but I want to put it in place. So that's going to go up there, and then this is going to go in the middle, like so. So now I can turn this over and I can stick it down. that a rub. And then let's see what embellishments I've got. I think I'll just go with basic rhinestones. Use my take your pick tool. Just wind out some new putty. Once it starts coming out, you loosen the end off. And then, let's see, we'll have one there. Maybe one here. And a small one there. I'm wondering whether I should put a bow on it or not. So let me just get some scissors and see whether it needs a bow. So this is the glittered organdy ribbon, and this is also in the catalogue. Let's just see whether we need a bow or not. Might put a bow just up there. Might make it a bit smaller though. Let's see how this looks. Maybe put that there, like so. So I'm going to put that on with a glue dot, if I can find one. Put a couple. Oh, maybe one might be okay. No, I'm going to put a couple of glue dots on it, and I'm going to stick that there. So that's my little card. So, may the love of the season warm your home and fill your heart. And then when you open it up inside, wishing you Christmas cheer and magical moments that last the year. And that's all made with the Whimsical trees and the beautiful Whimsy and Wonder Designer series paper.